On 7 days.
Shaving the head at 7 days, then you weigh them, and then you give the equivalent in silver. Okay? Another thing that you do to a newborn is that you get some dates, and you do what they call tahniq, which is basically rubbing the gums of the newborn with dates. You don't feed him a date because he will not manage. Rather, you put some dates and then you make it soft, and you rub the gums of the newborn with dates. This is what the Prophet ﷺ did to one of the newborn children. As for the adhan in the right hand and the iqamah in the left hand, the Shaykh Al-Albani rahimahullah had in the beginning labeled the hadith of the giving the adhan in the right hand as hasan, okay, as acceptable, whereas the hadith about the iqamah in the left hand is da'if. Later on in his life, rahimahullah, after making some further research, he came to know that this hadith is actually mawdu'. And the reason why they had been referring to Ibn Taymiyyah, rahimahullah, and other scholars would mention it in the book, and they referred it to a particular scholar, but when the Shaykh went to the actual research without depending on the quotation, he found that this was never the case. So then this hadith is unauthentic. Calling the adhan in the right ear and the iqamah in the left ear, or just calling the adhan in the right ear, is not from the sunnah, not authentic sunnah. If somebody did it in the past because they didn't know, like myself, then alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, we ask Allah to accept according to the nawaya. But now that you know, you leave it alone. وَمَنْ تَرَكَ شَيْئًا لِلَّهِ عَوَّضَ اللَّهُ خَيْرًا مِنْهُ. Allah will give you something better in return. So this is, and then the aqiqah, you sacrifice for a boy 2 sheep, and for a girl 1. And then some of the scholars say it is preferred that you divide it in a fashion where 1/3 for you, 1/3 you give out to the family members or the poor, and 1/3 you cook and you invite the people over to your house. And this is what I recall right now from the etiquettes or the how to welcome a newborn in Islam. Wallahu ta'ala a'lam. Na'am. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Wa iyyakum.
I would like to say regarding the quality of the heart. At the time of the Sahaba, they used to assist each other a great deal. Relationship and community.
Right.
Whereas today, the people I notice, are very divided. Divided among tribal lines, divided among nationalistic lines, language lines. Some people even divide among madhab.
Right.
And they're very divided. Some people even go beyond that. Doctor may not even have respect for the ordinary man.
Right.
How can we help to bring the people into some community? We need assistance with the heart. It's not a one-man show.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, this requires knowledge. The only real solution is that people learn the deen of Allah. Because while someone, this is a jahiliyyah. Everything you mentioned are live examples of jahiliyyah, which, as one of the du'at said, jahiliyyah in the 20th century. Tribalism and things of this nature is un-Islamic in every way, shape or form. Prophet ﷺ stopped that. Even when the Ansar said Ansar and Muhajirin said Muhajirin, he said, Da'uha innaha natina. Leave that alone, this is filthy. This kind of division. So this needs knowledge. And knowledge is being presented. Alhamdulillah, we have weekly classes in English, some in tafsir, some in aqidah, and some in other aspects. We have, some brothers have, when Dr. Yahya conducts a class in Arabic for those who want to learn Arabic. We have the Friday sermons in English at some of the da'wah centers, also translated to English or Urdu and other masajid. Lectures are being held. So one must join the crowd. Each one, alhamdulillah, these are the brothers who have goodness and sisters, but one should try to join everything that is going on, because through knowledge, one can, as a community, we can get over these differences, but individually, it's difficult. So we need unity upon the truth that is, and we need knowledge to help us move forward, inshallah. Wallahu a'lam. Yes, sir. Wa alaikum salam.
Thank you very much. It was indeed a very good mention, and I think it's the need of the time right now, which we are facing, especially in Muslim community. I believe, as you rightly said, like our situation right now is like a carry, and unfortunately, I was just thinking, like if I just go out of this room, we are again be involved in the same dunya and all those things.
Right.
I just wanted to ask, like, do you have any such forum or anything where we can have such type of things, so that you are investing something, which I believe after a long time someone comes in and invests. This is a monetary thing. Like everyone is involved in so many, their work or jobs or something, they cannot spend time on this.
Right.
So you're doing something which is really, really valuable.
Right.
So these things should be spread as much as possible, I believe. And this is one of our, I think very few people are over here. And all of us would have a lot of contacts which we can at least tell them that this is the lecture, we heard it, and we felt the change in our life.
Right.
So please, maybe I'm not in a position to deliver the same lecture,
Right.
but you visit the site, or you visit the CD, or you visit that person, or that lecture, or whatever.
No.
So maybe you can say, I don't know.
No, actually, everything you mentioned is already available. Here's the camera in front of me. So inshallah, this eventually will be on a DVD, and then it'll be uploaded to YouTube also. And this is a recorder, so it'll be available in audio. And there's a website called www.onewaytoparadise.net. ONEWAYTOPARADISE. I'm not trying to show you my spelling skills. I've just said it so many times I memorized it. .net, not .com. And everything that you've heard, everything that is being done in English, whether the classes or the Friday sermons or the Friday translations, the khutab, everything is on the website. Along with reading material, a portion for Muslims, another one for the non-Muslims, a blog for you to input your ideas, fatwa being shared. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, from the bounties of Allah. And some of the brothers here have helped us put this thing together and supported it in various ways. So we thank everyone. We ask Allah to reward them with goodness for joining. But all that is available, inshallah.
Thank you.
Alhamdulillah, Allah is merciful. It's from the mercy of Allah.